All right, we're back. Halftime, fresh. Have hopefully joining here in a second.
Yeah, he's coming in.
We it's 18-25 at the half. Low scoring.
Wow,
Reese,
you guys called it.
yeah, Reese looking really good. But they hit a three there, last second to cut it to seven. What are your thoughts, Fresh? Any takeaways after
Yeah,
watching?
I mean, we have made the great point, and he challenged me. He's like, "What do you think about Reese tonight?" In a kind of a must-win situation at home. And Reese responded. He made the 2 threes in rhythm. He went to the basket a couple times, made good decisions. I think no turnovers. And Padula has maybe three. He made a three early, and looks frustrated, which is a very key. As we said, key to the game was not letting Padula kind of get his confidence and go off, and some other really bright spots, which is good. So, look, if you're going to play ugly, you better win. And we're on that track tonight. And we need the win, good, bad, or ugly.
I mean, we talked about at home versus on the road doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I think for some players it does. Like Grove seems to shoot it much better at home for whatever reason.
Yeah.
He's got 6. We haven't heard a lot from Ryan today, but Dante got some minutes. We haven't seen him in a while. It's good to see him back on the court. No,
Sure.
no Elijah, no Tane. What are your thoughts on no Elijah? That's not a good sign, huh?
It's not a good sign. I get it. Dante's back, and you want to get him some minutes. I'm not sure it's not Morgan State. It's Virginia Tech, and I would have rather seen more continuousness with the flow that we've had and trusting. Showing the guys you have trust in them, especially Elijah's side, because I'm biased, but Tane not to get any minutes is suspect vis-a-vis the production of guys ahead of him getting minutes, as we've always talked about.
Yeah, we talked about Minor coming in, getting some minutes. What was your take? It's good to see him get some touches and got a couple dunks there early.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I think everyone on the forum is happy to see Minor contributing. A big body, strong guy, older. He's clearly not scared. Is he going to the NBA next year? Nope, but he'll probably play in Europe and have a good career. But good to see him in there. Reese carried us, right? Reese had 10, so the rest of the team had 15 in the first half. Gene Hackman at Hoosiers right now is trying to drop the picket fence. If we can keep this game in the 30s, I think we've got a good shot to win. No, I made that up. But and Fresh made the comment, and so you guys know at Forum, we sometimes we watch the game streaming so we can comment and just prepare comments. Groves had a nice little outing. He's at 6 points. He's our second highest scorer. Reese with 10, Minor with 5, Groves with 6. And then there's a lot of Isaac's got 2, Dunn has 2. I think we should talk about just a little bit how it looks out there. It looks like a rock fight. I mean, this is ugly basketball. This is not what really fans want to see, what recruits want to see. It's, as Jim points out, there's T-Ski. We're not finishing at the rim. Yes, T-Ski talking about Jordan Minor. We're not talented offensively. It may be a case where we beat Virginia Tech tonight because they're even less talented offensively. So, but if we're looking, it depends what lens you look through. Are we looking through the lens of we're trying to get a win tonight, which is always the first case? Yes. If you're looking through the lens of, is this a team that is, bound for the NCAA and we've figured out some things and we've made some changes? I haven't seen that yet. Reese, good game. We predicted it early that he would have a big game, 4th year, in-state rivalry. Just a lot of thoughts, but it's still not. We're winning. That's good. We'll take it. But it's ugly. This is I'm not going to even. I'm going to make. I was about to make a bad analogy, but my mom might be listening, so I'm not going to do it.
I think, you know what? I think our guy Tom Henske may be on. Let's watch for this. Does Minor open things up for guys? He's not trying to get his so much. He's a crafty vet. You coined the term years and years ago? He's a crafty vet. Has he learned things about on offense, which we need? Maybe he does open it up. He's not looking for the ball. He's not looking to shoot. Maybe he's setting the right screens and opening things up a little bit. Let's watch for that. I like that observation, but I'm not sure. The jury's still out in the soccer guy on that comment. How about that?
I like it.
Yeah, Ryan Dunn was quiet. He only took one shot, made it 2 points, 4 rebounds.
Yeah.
No second chance shots for the Hokies is from.
Oh wow.
From Jeffrey here. IMAC hasn't recovered from finals. Well, that could be the case.
He had a tough science class that set him back about a month, but we should see him emerge in the second half.
In honor of Mark Jerome, what's CTB saying in the locker room? Habs, any idea?
Ooh, I think. Wow, it's a good one. This is a toughie. I think it's a motivational one right now. We're beating. The staff hasn't gone into the half for a while with the lead, right? 4 or 5 games, whatever it is, or 4 of 5, maybe I should say. I think it's, hey, if we just continue, you look at Tech, they're scoring, their top scorer is Padula with 4, and they've gotten, a bunch of guys with 2 points. So it's like, hey, we're doing what we thought we would do. We're controlling Padula. Keep it up. Hunt your shots. Maybe he opens, scoring 25-15. I mean, the safest bet in Vegas is the under on any Virginia game, right? Like we always joke about that. But typically the second half, if you look at our games, we score more than we did in the first half. And so do our opponents. So maybe this ends up low 60s, high 50s. I don't think we creep into the 70s, but the score, the message at halftime is keep doing what we're doing. We just held them to 15 points in the first.
18. Fresh. Yeah, they hit that 3 at the end, right?
So on ESPN, they have it at 15, but you're right. They did hit that.
Fresh, what do you think CTB is saying? Or Jay Willie? Let's go Jay Willie. What's Jay Willie saying to everybody?
I think Jay Willie's in the corner, and he's like looking in the corner and saying, "Find a happy place, find a happy place." I'm kidding. I think you're hitting the guys more. Let's go. The first 5 minutes is important. Like, let's focus on what we did well, which I guess we did things well enough. Let's not focus on I think they're grabbing Minor and saying, "Man, keep being physical, keep being a presence." Set those good screens that you're doing, because we've missed screens, and not to call anybody out for not being able to screen. I think he is making a difference with screening and physicality, which we've missed. So let's build off of this, and you just want this game. That's the bottom line.
I feel like how we start this second half is going to be critical, right? Like, you want to stay in control. Maintain aggressiveness. Hopefully, we continue. Reese driving to the basket seems to really spark some energy. So we'll see if that continues. What do you think, Kev?
Yeah, I think. Look, this is sort of like you can't be excited that you scored 25 points in the first half. you just can't. Right. But you can say, hey, we've got a 7-point lead. So that's better than what has been happening recently. So you don't want to kill the guy's confidence. I do think Jay Willie might be in his car shotgunning a Mountain Dew right now, just to get ready. Because this is not the halftime for Jay Willie, I don't think. Because they're fragile right now. They're up. We like that, but they scored 25 in the first half. That is, that's like a a bad half for a middle school team, but we're winning. So I think you encourage Reese. I think you tell Groves, hey, you got it going tonight. Like, look for it a little bit. Jordan, stay in it. I have no idea what they're telling some of the guys that checked in, like what's his name? Harris.
Blake and
Harris, Blake. I mean, Blake's gonna this year. Blake is gonna be Blake. He's not gonna score a ton. We all got our hopes up with the Florida game. He's just going to be a serviceable, athletic big man that runs pretty well. Groves can hit shots. Leon's going to do his deal. I'd like to see maybe the pull is that you go up to IMAC and say, hey, man, how many threes did he take? Let's look. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to take 3 or 4 in the second half. Take 3 or 4 shots. If you're open, shoot it. I don't care if it's beginning of the shot clock, end of the shot. Like, let it go a little bit. I think he needs to see the ball go in the basket lately. So we'll see what happens. But hey, we're up 7. I think every UVA fan takes that at this point, and let's get this in-state win.
Yeah. What do you think Mike Young, aka Mike Brown, is saying? Fresh.
I think that's the more important question. Forget about TB and Jay and Ron said whoever. What are they called? Vatek. What are they doing to adjust with Mike Brown? Is he young or Brown? Mike Brown. I think they saw things they can adjust to. It's going to be a lot of pressure on Reese, a lot of gravity toward Reese. Do we have an answer? Can Rhodey make a shot? If Rhodey can make one three and a quick decision, that could change the game on our side. IMAC's probably going to shoot. I'm going to predict 4 threes this half. That's what we're talking. We're somebody's going to Isaac, grabbing him, doing the sports psychology in the corner. You've got to shoot threes. I don't care if you get blocked or open. Stop being nice.
Yeah, I'm guessing for them it's going to be Couture and same story, right? They're just going to say get it up. Couture and Padula are going to just start raining threes.
You're going to see some full court pressure by Virginia Tech at some point. I'm not sure immediately, but they're going to change something up on defense.
Well, yeah, Fresh. You said the key word, and I think it's important. Adjustments, right?
Yep.
I mean, you look. Mike Young makes adjustments. They don't have such a rigid kind of style of play. They play similarly to us, but I bet they have a pressure package. I bet they have a offense they practice where they're like, we're behind. We gotta get into it and kind of come back. So we'll see if they practice that enough and if he implements it.
All right, let's do it. Second half on now. We'll see after the game.